Now, as we approach the end of our digital marketing plan for Hat Haven, we're going to go over our measurement and evaluation metrics. Now, the four metrics we're going to use for this or Hat Haven are going to be the cost per lead, the cost per acquisition, the number of returning visitors, and the funnel conversion rate. Now, these four metrics are very good because they tend to really show you the amount of money you're making or the amount of money you're saving through the efforts you're implementing compared to other metrics just like the click-through rate or the rate that you click on your links or anything really involving clicks and the rates involved with those are really good to really see how things are going. They don't really show you the amount of money you're making, while rates such as the cost per lead, the cost per acquisition, or the funnel conversion rate, they really show you how much money you're making and how many sales you're making, which is like the most important thing for us in this moment. Now, for example, for the cost per lead, we want each cost per lead to be less than $5 to $10. Really, just any number less than the average cost of sale, which is again going to be between $5, $10, $15, $20. We're aiming for $5 to $10 for cost per lead because that's more on the lower end because we want our sales to be around $15 to $20 on average each. Now our cost per acquisition is going to be a ratio. It's going to be a 3-to-1 ratio compared to a customer's lifetime value. Now what this is, the CLV, is the maximum profit that can be expected from a singular customer interaction. Now the specific number that can be expected here depends on each customer, and there's some really complicated algorithms involved here that I really don't know too well. But basically, you want the ratio to be about 3-to-1. Now, when it comes to the number of returning visitors, we just want the number to be as high as possible. We're aiming for around 50% because, again, you can't get really anything more than 50%. And the reason we want it to be around 30% is because returning visitors tend to be more likely to purchase more than first-time visitors as it is. So the more returning visitors we have, the more sales we can expect, and we want that. Now, for the funnel conversion rate, we're aiming for around 3.1% to 5%. This is a pretty high rate, but at the end of the day, the higher we aim, the better things are going to go for. Now, in conclusion, really, our digital marketing plan for Hat Haven is going to really involve a lot of Instagram, a lot of influencers, and really just a lot of content creation. It's not going to really involve a lot of like Google ads or anything around that. In conclusion, we're really just going to try to push all our resources towards Instagram. That's going to be our main efforts for advertising. We see like the world is moving towards social media. That's where most of the effective advertising for these modern companies, especially niche companies, really take place for. We see that Instagram is the most popular, / effective app for influencer marketing specifically, and it just continues to grow. It's really growing by day, obviously by year even more. So it's really good that we're investing towards this instead. And secondly, we're going to place a really high emphasis on bright and high quality content that really like sticks out to people. It's vibrant, it sticks to potential customers, it promotes engagement. And when you see it, we hope that our potential customers remember it. That's going to help things push forward for advertising. And for my third point, there's be a huge emphasis on timing when it comes to when we post, who's posting, which influencers are posting, because at the end of the day, every day is different. There's an event, going on every day around the world. And this is going to be how we choose which influencers are going to post. Because depending on the day, depending on what's going on during that day, a certain influencer is going to post so that we have the widest showing of our advertisement, depending on which influencer, which day, and what event's going on that day.